Guys, it's the late fire starter here, coming back with you on a Saturday video. This one's going to be a little shorter because I'll tell you in a second. But real quick, FIRE stands for Financial Independence and Retire Early. I explain it in all my videos real quick, and there's a better one if you want to check it out. You subscribe to my channel, check out all the other videos. It would be great if you would be so kind as to like this one, hit that like button, and I would like that. Thanks so much. Yeah, I hope you're doing well. Happy New Year. You know what? It's all uphill from here. Can't get any worse, right? So 2021 is the year that I believe you are going to make progress on your journey. If you follow along with me, you can hopefully be inspired by the progress I'm making. How much progress? That is to be determined based on a number of things that I'm working on in the moment. But right now, it's my Saturday video. What does that mean? Saturdays are my real estate investing videos. Wednesdays are my dividend investing videos. However, once in a while, I will throw in place of one of those videos, something more just fire related. This one is a more general real estate principal investing video that I wanted to talk about. And it's really inspired by the fact that last week I said that I had some big news, but like all things in real estate, things can fall apart and you never know what's going to happen. And so, yes, there is a deal I'm waiting on. I'm still waiting on it. That is really the principle I want to talk to you about, not just the waiting, because, you know, everybody knows you wait longer and spend more than you ever want to, right? Especially when you do rehabs or projects, they take longer and cost more than any plan, no matter how conservative out there, always happens. The other thing is when you're trying to close a deal or get a loan or whatever, it usually takes longer and often costs more than you planned before you go into it. So, always take your plans, take your cost analysis, take your time predictions, triple your cost analysis, triple your time plans. Why triple? Because even people say to double it and it still blows through their budget sometimes. If you triple it, you're going to be really safe. If you ever triple it, that is a completely gone wrong thing. That is like a COVID-19 sort of black swan event. However, it could happen. So if you want to be super safe in your predictions, in your budgeting, go ahead and take your costs. If you want to be fair, double it. If you want to be like ridiculous, like everything went wrong, like COVID was a joke compared to what happens with my own situation here kind of moment, triple it and you'll be safe. Same with time. If you think something's going to take a week, then think it'll take 3 weeks or even maybe 3 months. Let me explain to you a couple things that are happening right now. I have a leak in one of my condos. The shower bed, the shower pan. Yeah, the shower pan cracked and is leaking down to the second floor. What's really frustrating about this is I paid a lot of money to redo that shower 4 years ago. So that's actually the newer of the 2 showers in that condo. And that's the one that's breaking. It is what it is. Things happen. The guy that I'm having working on this, he went there, he went to do some things, he went back a second day, he was supposed to go back a second day actually, and he didn't make it. He doesn't let me know he didn't make it. I reach out to him and ask him how it went on Saturday. He then tells me, oh, I never made it. 2 of my guys got COVID and things have really slowed down. Of course, to which I respond, oh, are your guys doing okay? I hope that's not too serious. And are you doing okay? Did you get tested? Luckily, he got tested negative and his guys are getting better. So I'm still human. They're still humans. I'm just going to go ahead and give them benefit of the doubt. Which, by the way, is something that is generally my practice. Because what I found in doing work with different contractors and different handymen is they often don't do what they say they're going to do. They say they're going to be there Saturday, they don't go Saturday. They say it's going to take a week, it takes a month, whatever. And you always get stories. It's always something. And in general, it's usually a human interest story. Someone's in the hospital, someone had a baby, someone's sick, something like that. It's almost always like that. And I feel like I'm a teacher dealing with junior high kids who were late to class or didn't do their homework or didn't show up. It's the same kind of thing. Half the time, I am positive that that is a lie. They are just covering themselves and they don't want to admit that they just are flakes or that something happened, or they just don't want to admit they're ripping you off if that's the case. However, I don't know. Even if 90% of it's lies and only 10% is true, I'm just going to assume I don't know what the 10% is. So if you tell me your guys have COVID, I'm going to believe you. If you tell me your grandma's in jail, I'm going to believe you. Even though I may not believe you, I'm going to communicate as if I believe you. Why? Because even if there's only a 10% chance grandma's in the hospital and I'm a jerk about it, that's just not the kind of guy I want to be. Things take longer and cost more than you think. This reminded me of years ago when I was doing campus ministry. A saying we used to say was, you can accomplish way less than you want to in 1 year, but way more than you could ever dream in 4. And I think that's a similar ethic for real estate. In other words, you are going to make way less money or potentially cost way more money in 1 year than you ever would plan or want to. But the amount of money you could make in 5 years, it goes way beyond maybe something you could ever dream. This condo with the leak that I'm talking to you about right now, the first year I bought it is when I had to replace that shower. I didn't expect that to come. And so there were unexpected costs. And so as a result, my first year I made less money. The rents were lower. I had unexpected costs. Things happened. In 4 years since buying that condo, it's almost doubled in price. It's almost worth $200,000 more than when I bought it. And that's something I would have never planned for. Also, the rents have gone up, and so I'm cash flowing more. And so really, when you look at over 4 years, things look so much better. But when you take a 1 year slice, it's painful. When you get into real estate investing, what I would say is be patient. Make sure you have deep pockets or reserves before you start, or at least available credit, whether it's a HELOC or something, because you will have expenses, especially in that first year, that you didn't plan for. So you need to plan for the unplanned. You also need to be patient because what you think will take 2 weeks may take 2 months. I had empty units that I expect to be filled within a week to a month, and they take 3 months, which means I'm going without rent for months. It happens. But I have other units where people stay in there 4 years and you're just cash flowing consistency. So when things settle, when things get in that groove, they get really good. But things always get out of the groove. A tenant moves out. A roof runs out. You have a leak, a pipe burst. Something happens. It gets slowed down. All of a sudden, it happens in the wintertime, and nobody wants to rent in Cleveland when it's snowy outside. Or it happens during something like a global pandemic, and you can't evict people. Or guys who want to do work on your house catch COVID. Things happen. And so you need to be patient. You need to be prepared to lose short term to gain long term. You need to breathe because real estate investing can be amazing. There are so many benefits, but it can make you pull your hair out and it can stress you beyond belief because sometimes things just don't go your way. Sometimes things just fall apart, and sometimes things cost 2-3 times as much as you thought it would and take 2-3 times longer than they said it would. I'm the Late Firestarter. Thanks for following along. I'm still going to invest in real estate even with these frustrating things because the benefits are unparalleled between the taxes, the appreciation, the cash flow, all those things. It really is a great way to put your money in, but it's not for the faint of heart. There are a lot of people out there who just sell you boxes of dreams and they don't tell you anything about the work involved. Trust me, it can be stressful. Anyways, I already closed this once. I'm going to close it again. I'm the Late Firestarter. Thanks for watching and following along on my journey. I'll be back next Wednesday with my December dividend report, which is exciting. I actually collected more dividends in December than any month to date, so that's really good news, and I'm excited to share that with you as well. I also have a sister channel done by me called The Cheap Guy, where I talk about different ways to save money, which I update less frequently, but once in a while I throw videos up there. I'll put the link down below. Go check that out. And if you haven't yet still, please subscribe. 2021, New Year's resolution. Put a smile on this guy's face. Subscribe. Hit that like button. And have a great day, great weekend, great New Year, great whatever it is when you're watching this. And I am so thankful that you are here with me. Take care.